A big old sweaty good morning, everyone. Macau has opened up today. It is so sunny. I'm here in beautiful Cheoc Van. It is a gorgeous place, and today we are going on a very special adventure. I'm really excited for this one. And before I go any further, I just want to say a huge thank you to T-Lab for actually sponsoring this crazy adventure. What I'm wearing here and my backpack and also the coffee cup that you saw, all those were provided by T-Lab, so huge thank you to them. Go check out their Facebook page. We'll be talking about them a bit later. But today, guys, we have a very special adventure. There is one mountain in Coloane that I've never climbed. In fact, I'm not so sure if anyone has ever climbed it in recent years. It has no trail, no name, and no way up. Or so it seems. It is known as Coloane's Unclimbable Mountain. So I thought what a fun adventure it would be to try summiting. We need to come up with a name for this mountain because I don't know, I can't find a name for it online. So I think we're gonna call it Mountain of Doom, Death, Ultra Kill, Watch Out, Be Careful to Climb It. That's gonna be its official name. Having come up with a great and easily remembered name, I set off on my adventure along the rocks of Macau's rugged coastline. Incredibly sweaty and extremely excited, because what lay ahead of me was a day full of exploring the unknown. Hiking the awesome mountain of Doom, Death, Watch Out, I already forgot the name I made up for it, but that's okay. Macau was looking gorgeous and I had a lot of walking left to do. This is a phenomenal view. Oh my goodness, Macau is extremely hot today. So I'm just gonna take a moment, sit in the shade, and hopefully reduce my heat stroke. And while doing that, why don't I give a little bit of a shout out to today's sponsor. T-Lab offers a wide range of superhero and pop culture products, ranging from t-shirts, accessories, collectibles, and so much more. Whether it is Marvel, DC, Star Wars, or Transformers, there is nowhere better to get your geek on. With stores in both Macau side and Cotai sands, there is no need to travel far to get your hands on some seriously cool products. Thank you so much T-Lab for sponsoring this video. Guys, their stuff is awesome. Please go support them on their Facebook page or in person at their stores. They're a local Macau business and they're just awesome for sponsoring this adventure. Speaking of adventures, let's continue on the trail and head up to this mountain. I continued my journey climbing over the rocks to reach the foot of the mountain. On a sunny day like today, Macau's colors really pop, making an environment that is a joy to walk in. Oh my goodness, Macau is warm today. It is beautiful, but I'm also melting. I have come off the coastline of Macau and in front of me is the Unclimbable Mountain. So the sort of plan now is just to walk alongside the bottom of this mountain and just keep an eye out for some sort of trail or some sort of opening in the thick nature around it for a way to start heading up. So it seems after literally 30 seconds of looking, I have found some sort of path. It's very beautiful, very vibrant today, and it seems to be heading up the mountain, so I'm just gonna follow it for as long as I can. Hopefully this takes us all the way up there. Very cool, it's all very new territory for me, so very excited. The only thing is, there's a lot of mosquitoes and they are biting my ass and it makes it slightly uncomfortable. But other than that, this trail seems pretty trailish, if that's a word. As I walked further into the emerald green forest, I was stunned by the beauty that surrounded me. The sun rained down through the leaves, creating a vibrant, magical environment that followed me as I ventured deeper into the unknown. It's amazing, it's like a real nature paradise. And I really love taking these like abandoned trail routes because you never know what you're gonna find. And you really feel isolated in the beauty of nature. Alone in dense nature might sound scary, but for me, being there listening to birds singing and trees swaying, it was nothing but peaceful. Escaping the concrete jungle to explore a real jungle, to me, is refreshing. The excitement and beauty of discovering new places takes my mind off the daily stresses of normal life. An adventurous break in routine to help clear the mind of heavy junk and unnecessary thoughts. It's barely a path here, but there clearly was. And it's really cool because starting today, I didn't even know if there would be any paths up this mountain. And now, I stand somewhere deep in the dense nature, sort of near the bottom half of the mountain, but making my way up slowly. The most densely populated place in the world is Macau. And around me, there is certainly no one around for a long while. I am completely isolated in nature, and it's a very strange and rare feeling to have in Macau, but I'm really savoring it and loving it, and just can't get over how on such a nice day like today, it is, I almost fell, but it is such a gorgeous path. Oh man, this is why, like, it's amazing what you find whenever you start actually looking for adventure, because I've walked past this mountain many times and I've never seen this trail, but as soon as I start looking for it, as soon as I start looking for that adventure, it comes and finds me almost. Within 30 seconds, I find the opening, and now, almost an hour in, we're in just a beautiful place having an awesome adventure. This is why you just gotta keep your eyes open for adventure and be willing to go out into the world and see what there is there. So it looks like the trail has been blocked. There's some like boulders that have fallen on the trail. I'm not sure if they've been put there or if they've fallen, but I don't know from where. So the trail's gotten a little bit weird, but I'm sure it's got to lead somewhere. But as far as I can see, it seems blocked by large stones. But we'll climb over and see. So the path has split. I can go that way, or I can keep going over the rocks. The path has kind of become less of a path and more just crawling through nature. Whoa! Butterfly almost landed on me. Hopefully the nature will actually start thinning out, and that'll be a good sign to show us that we're nearing the top. I decided to keep going straight up, choosing to climb over the rocks and see where the trail would lead. Following it further and further, the nature grew more and more dense, until the path was almost completely hidden. Either I was about to find a great hidden gem, or I was off trail and at risk of getting lost in the isolated forest. There comes that moment in every good adventure where you have the choice to turn back or push through some thick nature. And I'm about to push through some very thick nature. Let's do this. I'm almost out. Wow. Guys, I think it's safe to say that we have made it. There's this one rock that I am on right now, and it is a stunning view. Oh my goodness, right at the end there was so much to push through. The path just sort of gave up, I guess, I don't know, but we pushed through and now we are here. And oh boy, is it worth it. The view is gorgeous. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit and enjoy this coffee. I think this is the perfect place for it, and I think it's a well-deserved and the perfect reward for a hard hike up an unclimbable mountain. It was a stunning view and a wonderful place to take a rest. However, it was not the peak. I noticed sitting there that behind me was a cluster of rocks even higher up on the mountain. It seemed that I had not reached the summit yet, so off I went back into the thick nature to find another path up to the top. So, I have just come out onto a path, but it's like an actual path. But as far as I know, there is no way up to the top of this mountain. So I don't know why this well-kept trail path is here. Like, this is almost like you could drive a car on it. What? Right at the top. This doesn't make any sense. So there you go, guys. If you wanted to learn something more about the mountain, got some awesome information right here. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems to be like they're going to make this mountain into like a tourist walk, or it's going to become open to the public, but right now maybe they're just preparing. I don't know, very strange. Cool though. I walked along the peculiar path until I came across the stones I had seen earlier. Climbing to the top of them, it was clear I had now reached the summit. The full 360 view. I was mistaken, I was not at the peak yet, but this is most certainly the peak. Woo! A very strange and mysterious hike, but what an amazing view. And today is so clear, I can actually see Macau Tower from here. This was a mountain I didn't even know if I could get on top of when I woke up this morning, and now I stand with full 360 view all around me of just pure beauty. What an adventure. I headed back down the mountain and into Coloane Village. Here I found a great spot for some lunch. Sitting, eating my tasty pork chop and rice, I could actually see the mountain I had just climbed. It was the perfect place to reflect on the crazy adventure I just had. Thanks so much for watching this adventure, and again a huge thank you to T-Lab for making it possible. If you're in Macau and looking for some geeky goodness, I can't recommend it enough. Head over to their stores at Macau Side or Cotai Sands, and check out their Facebook page to learn more. See you in the next one.